When you have a sibling, you find a way to make everything a competition. Everything. It doesn't matter how stupid it is, you always find a way to prove that you're better. When I was about 14 years old, my family and I went on a trip to Monarch Mountain with an old friend of mine from elementary school. My brother had gone boarding a few times before this, so he went on the harder runs and I was left to practice on the easiest run of the entire mountain, Butterfly. Being the little brother, I wanted to catch up to him, even though that was pretty unreasonable at the time. To get to the top of Butterfly, we had to travel through a giant tube. Inside was a treadmill-like belt that carried us to the top of the hill. It was hot, there wasn't a lot of air, and I was still getting used to all my new gear. All I wanted to do was start boarding. Would we ever get to the top of this thing? Finally, we got to the slope, and my friend's dad started teaching me how to board. Learning any new skill takes some getting used to, but for boarding, you have to fall over many times before you get it right. It's like learning to ride a bike, but without the training wheels, and it's cold. Eventually, I was able to stand up on the board, but that was only half the battle. I had to learn how to stop. That meant turning the board to face forward while I leaned back. I felt really bad when I eventually crashed into my friend's dad. I bashed into his upper leg and he had to go inside to heal up. But I was still determined to get it down. I had to do this. I must have fallen down and gotten back up about 30 times and re-entered that miserable tube countless times before I started to get a feel for it. By now, my feet were aching from the boots. I fell over so many times I started to hurt everywhere, and the frustration. There were a few times I just wanted to up and quit. And then, somehow, it just clicked. Doing better than my brother didn't even matter anymore.